Hello, welcome to another class. Today's focus is all about the balance. So a lot of, almost all the yoga poses requires a lot of balance. You need to even out the body and just be very controlled within the poses. But then there are specific balancing poses when you kind of stand on, one leg, reaching one arm forward, back, whatever the pose might look like. So we're going to focus a little bit extra on that today. And sometimes it can be very, very frustrating with the balance. You can feel super dominant on one side. Maybe it's just a bad day for balances. So keep that in mind. Don't be too hard on yourself. And let's get to it. So find your comfortable seated pose. Just cross your legs, find your sitting bones, and then roll your shoulders back. Start to lift the chest. Lengthen through the spine, and then place your palms down. Breathe in and out through your nose. So we're going to focus a little bit extra today on our standing balancing poses. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we have our tree pose, for example, Vrikshasana. We have our eagle pose, Garudasana. We have our hand to big toe pose, and then a few more that we will work on. All right, so keep the breath soft throughout the whole practice. So whatever you do, don't let go of your breath. Let go of the pose. Take a rest, come back to your breath, and then start fresh. All right, so it's all about the body-mind connection, and especially our balancing poses. All right, take a deep breath in, lift your arms. Exhale, release. One more time, lift your arms. Exhale, release. Follow the breath. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last round, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. So palms onto your knees. Start to move the upper body in a circle. So we're going to move in both directions. So just start in one, and then the next time you come forward with the chest, opposite the rotation. Round the back while going back, and then out to the sides, and then moving the chest forward while moving forward. Few more deep breaths. All right, last round. All right, so let's just start in our tabletop. All fours. So palms are under your shoulders, keeping the arms aligned, and then knees are under your hips. Spine, so inhale, reach your chest forward, look up. Exhale, round through the back, look to your navel. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round. Last round. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, right arm lifts, left leg back. Keeping the both arms and legs active, straight, strong, in line with your hip and in line with your shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen, and as you exhale, move the knee and elbow in towards the center, tap them. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Two more. Extend and tap. Extend and tap. Release. Other side, left arm, right leg. Breathe in, breathing out. Inhale to extend. Exhale to tap. Inhale. Exhale to tap. Three more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last round. Inhale and exhale. All right, so right lifts up. slide the arm through, under, over to the left. Release to your right shoulder, release to your head. Keeping your left for some balance support, and then step your left foot back, perhaps lift the left leg. So we're balancing here on our right side mainly, right arm, right knee. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, start to release. Lift all the way back up. Move your right arm forward and then circle all the way back. So we're doing 3 back strokes here. Third one. And then opposite the rotation, moving forward instead. 1, 2, and 3. Release. Left arm lift up, open up through the chest. Exhale, slide through and under, over to the right, lower to the left shoulder, lower the head down, keep your right palm for your balance, step back with your right foot, and maybe lift the back leg. Right leg is lifted, creating this diagonal line from your left shoulder all the way up to your right toes, sorry. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release. Press all the way back up. Inhale, left arm forward. Go back. 1 and 2. Back strokes. Third one, last one. And then go back. Move forward. 1, 2, and 3. And release your left palm down. Tuck your toes under and then lift your knees. Step back. Downward facing dog, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and as you breathe out, finish your exhalation. Inhale, right leg lifts up, extended up in the air. Exhale, move the knee in towards your nose. Inhale, stretch. Exhale to your nose. Inhale, stretch. Exhale to your nose. And then last round, inhale, stretch. And then exhale, come to your nose. And then release the knee down. And then turn the knee to the long side of the mat. And come to a nice side stretch here. Left arm over your head. So keep a long diagonal line all the way from your left fingertips down to your left toes. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, lift all the way up, come over to the other side. So right arm above your head, breathing in. Breathe out. Last breath. And then exhale, release, come all the way down, step back, downward facing dog. Same thing, left side. So breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, come forward, tap your nose. 3 more rounds. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward, tap your nose. Inhale, lift up. Tap your nose. Last round, lift up. As you come forward, tap your nose and then release the knee. Turn to face the long side of your mat. Lift through the right arm above your head. Stretch out all the way from the right toes. Breathing in. Create this long, nice line. And then inhale, lift up, reverse, side bend over to the right, left arm lifts, breathing in, breathing out. Pushing the hips slightly forward, and then come all the way forward, step back, downward facing dog, release your knees, release your hips towards your heels. And then bring your arms as far forward as possible. Release your forehead down. Come back to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, round through the back to come all the way up to tabletop. And then toes. Step back, downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to come forward to a plank. We're going to just flip our both heels to the right And then either come to a plank pose with the feet on top of each other, or the top leg can move to a vrikshasana, a tree pose. So the left foot to the inner right thigh, or a regular side plank. Lift the left arm, 2 more deep breaths here. Lift the hips, right arm is straight and strong. 1 more deep breath. Exhale, release. Through a plank pose, flip your heels over to the left, either feet on top of each other, or come to a tree pose. Lift the right arm up. 2 more deep breaths. Lifting the hips. Breathing in. And breathe out. Release. Downward facing dog. Come all the way back. Hips move back. Lift your heels here. Look forward. Bend through the knees. And then hop forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathe in. Come all the way up. Exhale, palms in prayer position. All right, so come to face the long side of your mat, and then turn your right toes out, and then bring your right foot somewhere on the inside of your left leg. So either toes touching and just leaning the heel in towards the left, or the whole foot all the way up. All right, so we're trying to keep the balance here by bringing your both outer hips in towards the center, so you find this midline where you create this very strong like stem. Like think about the tree standing, wind is blowing, you can still keep the balance. Fingertips and arms, touch the fingertips or keep them separated. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you fall, come back, try again. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. 1 more deep breath. And exhale, release. Just shake out your legs. Find your base on your right foot. Turn the left toes out, left knee out. And then just bring your foot either above or below the knee. You can even keep your toes down and just lean the heel in. And then find your version of vrikshasana. So the right hip tends to kind of move out to the right. So try to keep it centered. So we have a straight line here. And then left knee, keep turning it out. And then it's like you have a wall in front of you and a wall behind you. So we want to kind of squeeze the body tight in that space. Breathe in, lift your arms, gaze somewhere in your room, find your drishti, and then start to move the energy in towards the center to find this strong, stable midline. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Arms can be separated or fingertips together. So whatever you have to do with your arms to keep the balance, do that. So modify the pose. And then exhale, release. Shake out your legs 1 more time. So we have another standing balancing pose. It's called Garudasana, eagle pose. So we're going to bend slightly through our both knees, and then we're going to swing the right leg on top of the left one. So just bend, hold around your hips maybe, and then swing the right leg above the left one. Either you just keep the foot kind of jammed in towards the outer calf, or you try to move the leg behind and around so that the toes are pointed forward and kind of like hugging around the lower left leg. All right, so this is our Garudasana. Arms are optional, so the original arms are coming forward and then crossing the right over the left here, bending the elbows and then catching the palms or holding around the right thumb. Find the balance, gaze around your arms like an eagle. breathing in. Lift your elbows slightly. So we keep the elbows in height with our shoulders. One more deep breath here. And then release the pose. Arms, legs. Shake out your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we're bending slightly through our both knees. And then left leg above the right. And then either foot to the outside, or you move it behind and then to the inside of the right lower leg. Toes are pointed forward. So it's a little bit tricky. If it's your first time doing the Garudasana, don't make it too complex. Just keep it on the outside and then lift your arms. Maybe move the left over the right, bending the elbows, catching the palms or the left thumb. And then you're lifting the elbows in shoulder height. And then gaze around your arms. Find your drishti like an eagle. 3 more deep breaths here. Bending slightly. So find a pose that works for you. Either slightly more straight legs or more bent knees. And then as you exhale, release the pose. Shake out your arms and legs. Come forward, breathe in. Exhale, fold. And just hold around the elbows. Sway a little bit from side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, we're going to go through a sun salutation before we do our last few standing balancing poses. All right, so bring your feet together. Exhale, finish your out breath. And then inhale, extend forward. Exhale, jump back. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. In and out through your nose. Exhale. Last deep breath. See back. Elbows turned down. Create space around your shoulders and neck. Breathe in, lift your heels, look forward, bend your knees, hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, roll all the way up. Palms together. Exhale in front of your chest. All right. So we're going to do our Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, which is our hand to big toe pose. So we're going to balance on our left leg to begin with, and then we're just going to keep the right knee coming in towards your chest. So you stay here, holding around the knee, just as a start. And then either keeping the right palm around your right knee or catch the big toe. And then from here it's optional if you are able and if you want to straighten out the right leg. So it's like you're pushing the heel forward. So we have a lot of things going on here. First of all, we have the balance, and then we have the strength that we require from our standing leg to keep the balance, and then we have our openness on the back side of our right leg. So there are a lot of things going on here. So if you lose the balance, come back and then exhale, extend out to the right. So either with your bent knee or straight leg. 2 more deep breaths here. Finding your drishti, your gaze, and exhale, release. So shake out your legs, shake out your arms, other side. So right leg is our standing leg, and then left knee in towards your chest. Keep the chest lifted. Right leg is straight, right leg is strong, and then either left palm around the knee or catch around your big toe. And then optional is to straighten out through the leg. Find your pose here. Back is straight. Standing leg is as straight as possible. One more deep breath. And then we open up to the side. So the right hip is moving in towards the center, keeping our midline strong, finding our balance. One more deep breath. And then exhale. Release. Just shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and then just roll your head from side to side a little bit. All right, so we're gonna work with a last balancing pose. It's called Natarajasana, so it's Lord of the Dancer. So it's a balance pose that requires openness around the shoulders, around your chest, and around the back. So we're gonna stand on our left foot to begin with, and then we're gonna catch from the outside around our right foot. So one thing here that we wanna keep in mind is to have the shoulder, hip, and right knee aligned all the time. So we're not turning the knee out or doing something weird with our shoulder. We wanna keep that aligned and then create this bow pose. All right, so catching the right foot, and then as you push the foot back, you want to move the right knee back and maybe just tilt the upper body a little bit forward. So I'm not bringing the hip out, I'm keeping the hip in line with the knee and the shoulder, and then left arm up, maybe thumb and your first finger together. One more deep breath. Exhale, release. Roll your shoulders back. Same thing, other side. Right foot is our standing foot, our anchor down, the one that will keep our balance strong and steady, and then catch around from the outside to the left foot or around the left foot. And then we're going to push the left foot back, moving the left knee all the way back in a straight line from your shoulder and your hip. We're going to slightly move the chest a little bit forward, and then right arm forward. Breathing in. Maybe thumb and index together. Breathe out. Lord of the Dancer, Natarajasana. One more deep breath here. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Release. And then stay facing forward. Lift your heels. So come high up onto your toes. Start to bend the knees. Lower the hips all the way down to your heels. And then bring your knees out. And then slowly sit all the way down. Legs move out to the side. So we have our wide legs pose here. Find your sitting bones. So if you have like a pillow, maybe a block to sit on, perfect. So either you work on folding forward if you can fold from the hips, or you just bring your fingertips behind your back and then work on lifting the chest and kind of tilt the pelvis a little bit forward, so you find that straight line in your back and you find the connection with your sitting bones. So two options, either just working on your seat, or take a deep breath in, lift your arms. As you exhale, start to fold here, and then when you feel that your upper back is rounding, that's when you stop. So you want to keep on folding from the hips and really work from that area. So we're keeping our back straight. So the first thing that is touching the floor is our belly, then the chest, and then last but not least, our head. Breathing in. Breathing in and out through the nose. Keeping our feet flexed. Toes are pointed up. Active legs. So it's almost like you want to engage our thigh muscles to press the back sides of our legs down. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Finish your out breath and breathe in. Come all the way up. Bring your feet closer. Keep bending through the knees. Exhale, turn your both knees over to the left. Follow with the upper body. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale right. And then inhale, come back to center. Come to your seated pose. Crossing your legs. Find your seat and then twist over to the right. Left palm on the right outer knee. Look over your right shoulder. Extend and through the chest. Breathe out. And exhale, release. Other side, same thing. Looking over your left shoulder. Twisting all the way down from your hips. And then release. Breathe in, lift up, interlace your palms, pushing the palms up. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, open up through the arms. So we have our arms in like a cactus pose. So inhale, lifting the chest, moving the shoulder blades in towards the center behind our back. Exhale, move the elbows, forearms to touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, move them to touch. Last round, inhale, lift. Forward to touch. And then release. Come back to a straight upper body. Chest is lifted. Shoulders are back. Lengthen through the spine. Just find your seat. Come back to your breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Breathe in, lift your arms, palms together. Exhale, release in front of your chest. We're going to finish the practice with an Om together. So breathe in to begin. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today's class. I hope you enjoyed some balance challenges. If you like the video, please, or if you like the class, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then I'll see you for the next class. And until then, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.